Wild 105.7 and 96.7. I'm DanieB here with the infamous DJ Genius. What's up?
DanieB, what's happening, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's good to be in here with you.
Okay, so word on the street is you got some big things coming this week. What's up?
Man, you know how the streets talk. The streets start talking when stuff start going on. So I guess if the streets talking, I do have something big coming up, man. My debut EP, Virtuoso, is on the way this week, man. 12/12/12, Wednesday. My EP, I've been working at it for months, working real hard. So the streets been buzzing. So it's that time.
So what made you do an EP? DJs usually hop on other folks' stuff instead of making their own EPs and their own mixtapes and albums and stuff. What made you decide to do an EP?
Okay, I decided to do an EP. It's just basically the next level. Like, I started out as a DJ, of course. I was DJing in the club. We all know that. We used to rock them parties. We used to be back in the day just partying like it's 1996. So, we used to do the parties, but then I wanted to get a closer relationship to the music. Like, the music was coming to me. I would play in the club, but I wanted to be more involved in the actual making process. So then that's when I got to mixtapes. And then I got to mixtapes. I'm like, okay, I'm in. The music is still just coming to me, though. I want to get to the source when they're recording it.
All right.
And I want to have my input in it. So, I got linked up with the producers and the artists, and I started just doing the A&Ring thing. And they was like, well, Genius, you got the brand, you got the face, you got the genius behind it. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we just, put something together? And that's how it came about. Like, we put... earlier in the year, I put a record together with this artist called The Joker out of Mississippi, real popular artist out there. And then I was working with a couple of other artists, and then it just started coming together. I was like, okay, I could do this. This is what I want to do. This is, I'm inputting, I'm getting the beats, I'm A&Ring the project, I'm executively producing a project, a song. So put it all together and let's do an EP.
You sound shocked about that whole thing yourself, man.
It was just started coming together, so that's when I decided, okay, I'm gonna put my team together. I'm gonna study the game and really come up with what it takes to do an EP, and it started coming together for about a year, and I've been working on it. So.
Okay, cool. How'd you come up with the name Virtuoso?
Okay, I came up with the name Virtuoso because when I was thinking about a name and thinking about the record and just thinking about who I am and my life experiences up to this point, I've always been the guy that try to master whatever I'm doing. So I don't just get out here and half do anything. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to reach that mastery level. So that's just kind of what my whole life has been. Everything I've put my mind to is becoming a master, an expert, perfecting it. And the word virtuoso just means the mastery of the arts and talent. It started with music, and then it's just a more wider definition to the word virtuoso, where it could just be anything. So anything that you put your mind to, it could be golf, whatever. It's just mastery of what you're doing. So that's where the virtuoso name comes from, because I feel like I'm on the path to, if not already there, to mastering this music, man. What I do. So it came about.
Gotcha. Okay, so I know you have a single in the streets right now with Waka Flocka, and you have some other collabs on the EP. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so the first lead single came out maybe back in September. That was with an artist named K Camp. You may know him from the Do It record with Michael Montana. So that was the first single, and then I linked up with Waka. I was at his listening party, and Waka was like, "Genius, what up, man?" His management was like, "We heard you doing the EP. What up? So we just kind of linked up, and got the number one record done. They was like, "We need to give you something different than what Waka usually do." Waka just be crazy, just doing what he do. So we're gonna give you something different, catered to the females, and this kind of fit my whole brand and what I was going for. So that's how that record came about. It's a lot of big surprises on this record, on this EP, man. We got one with Gorilla Zoe. Gorilla Zoe, he's still working. Rich Kids, they really hot in the streets right now. So I got one with them. I got Bert Simmons on the EP. He Grammy nominated, so that's huge. Grammy nominated. He's on the EP. I got T.I. new group. He got a group called Grand Hustle Dope. I got them on the EP. Who else I got on there? The Joker, of course. I got Slim Duncan before he died. He gave me a classic verse before he died. R.I.P. Slim Duncan. Over there from Brick Squad. So it's a lot of just people that just, been moving in the city that came through and just just rock with me, man. As well as the new ATL, like you have Sorry, the kid, he's moving heavy in the streets right now. You have Scotty ATL, he's moving in the streets real heavy, you know. So it's a lot of new Atlanta and old Atlanta, a lot of classic stuff going on, man.
Okay, so tomorrow you have, what is that, the mixtape release party?
It's
A listening party?
it's kind of confusing. Everybody's like, what's going on, Genius? This is a party? Is it a concert? What are you doing? Okay, so basically, it's a listening party, of course, for everybody to come through and hear the music. But I'm also having some of the artists on there perform the songs that they did. So it's kind of very unique work, you know. Instead of just playing the music for people that's there, like they do a typical listening parties, you know, I'm gonna have the artists actually perform some of the records that they did off the EP. So it should be a dope experience.
Okay, so where is all that going down?
That's going down at Rebel Star Studios. It's right behind Atlantic Station, 500 Bishop Street, Northwest Atlanta. I don't remember the zip code though, but but that's where that's going down.
Okay, so I see on your hat you have the word life. After Virtuoso and everything, it seems like you're taking off in the city. Your name is pretty hot in the streets right now. What's next for Genius
What's
Life?
next for Genius Life? Well, let me tell you what's next. Jamaica is next. I'm going back home. 2 weeks of going back home. After all the work we've put in, after all this travel, I just feel like I need to go back and see my family, see my brothers and sisters that's still living in Jamaica. So I'm going to go back home for a while, and then coming up on the new year, it's just getting back in the studio and working with the bigger artists that didn't have a chance to turn in stuff. Like we had a Gucci record pending that we couldn't get, you know what I'm saying, done. So I'm excited to work with some of the bigger artists as well as some more of the newer artists. You know, I've linked up with Trinidad James. You know, we've been in the talks about getting a record together. So, you know, like it's just a lot of just artists that's, you know, saying that I'm looking forward to working to in the new year and start working on the next EP, man. We're not gonna give too much information about that, but definitely working with those artists and also just, you know, saying getting on my production tip. Man, a lot of people know I do a lot of producing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get on the production tip and start placing some stuff. So, you know, that's what the next what's coming up for Genius, man.
Just a one-man show, one-man bang. God dang. Okay, anything else you want to let the people know before you head out of here?
Anything else I want to let the people know, just some exclusive for you, man. You could look out next top of the year, January. You could catch me on BT 106 in Park. I'm going to let y'all know the exact date for that.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that's going to be moving. Just stay on the lookout for me. You can follow me on Twitter, of course, at I Am The Genius. Instagram, Genius_Virtuoso. Just DJ Genius, man. Just look it up. Like you said, it's all the way out there. And definitely just watch the movement, man. I don't like to say too much of my moves. I like to show it. Like everybody's like, where did this dude come from? You know, like he wasn't just showing it, but you know, that's how we like to do it, man.
All right. Until next time, be blessed. Don't stress.
Peace.
Peace.